Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. So I've seen this little tag going around for a couple of weeks now, the $1,000 wish list for Sephora. Like if you had $1,000 to just blow on anything you wanted at Sephora, what would you buy? So I thought it'd be fun to try and do that on my channel. So I have gone to Sephora.com. I know that I'm pretty sure that we carry different things here in Australia than you guys have overseas, but I have a total of 13 things in my bag, and my checkout total came to $997.00. So that being said, I'm just gonna go through the things that I thought that I would really love to have, and these are things that I've heard people talking about on YouTube, that I've seen people talking about on Twitter and Instagram. I kind of stuck to not on purpose, but I stuck to brands that I kind of knew, and I think that might not, I mean, maybe I could do a brands that I've never heard of kind of thing as well. That could be fun. But anyway, so if you're interested in seeing what I have in my shopping bag, then keep watching. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to put up a picture of the Fenty Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer. It's supposed to be a hydrating balm or lip gloss that you put on, and I got it in the color, or I want to get it in the color Fussy. It's this pretty pearlescent pink, baby pink kind of color, and I think because it's just a gloss that it would be really, really pretty just to kind of pop on, you know, if you're out and ready to like just put a little pop of color on your lips before you head out kind of thing. So yeah. The next thing I would get is I would get the Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I love this foundation. I use it in almost every one of my videos. I have, because I was trying to find my right shade, I've got four tubes or bottles of the foundation. I like it that much. But anyway, so yeah, I love the way the foundation sits on my skin. I love the coverage. I love that it's, you know, you can go from a light coverage to, you know, full on matte beat. But yeah, I really like that. And so I thought, you know, if it were my wish list, I would still try and stock up on things that I knew I love, not just new stuff. So the rest of this stuff is all new. I've never used any of it, but those would be the two things that I'd get straight up. The next one is I really want to try this. I can't remember who I saw use it before, but I'm not sure if it came in like a BoxyCharm or something like that, but it's the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I do suffer from a bit of dull skin, and you know, if I can use something to lift up my complexion or something like that, I thought it'd be really interesting to give this a go. And you know, I'm always in the market for new face primers. I love face primers, and I thought this would be a fun little thing to try out. The next thing is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is the Brow Wiz. Now, if you watched my channel, you know I use the Brow Definer. The Brow Wiz is a much smaller pencil, so you can really get in there and do some detail work. I don't have any problems with my brow definer, and I love my brow definer. I just thought, because I see many more people using the Brow Wiz than I see using the definer, I thought I'd give it a shot and see if I liked it better, if I thought that the pencil or formula or whatever was different, but I thought that it would be interesting to try out and see how I liked it. The next thing on my list is the Pat McGrath Mini Matte Trance Lipstick Trio. Now, I just love these colors. They are so pretty, so very fall and winter, you know, kind of lipsticks, and I just thought, oh, that would be so much fun to have. And I've heard so many good things about Pat McGrath, but they're so bloody expensive. Her stuff is pretty pricey, so it's way out of my price range. But I thought, you know what, why not just go in and see if you like them. You know, you're getting mini versions of the lipsticks, and why the hell not? The next thing is again from Fenty, and the reason I am getting this is because of Raw Beauty Christie. She uses this in every single one of her videos, and she's actually hit pan on it. So that's how I know somebody loves something, is the second they hit pan on it. It is the Shady Biz Sun Stalker Instant Warmth Bronzer from Fenty Beauty. I love my NARS bronzer, but you know, I'm actually in the market for a new one. I'm kind of getting bored with this one. I love Fenty. I love the foundation. I think I've got a couple of other things from Fenty, maybe not. I think I've only just got the foundation, but I love my foundation. Oh no, I've got lippies and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought I'd give it another shot, or not another shot, but I thought I'd give it a shot and see, you know, if I liked it, because Christy clearly loves hers. So, and she has yet to steer me wrong on certain purchases and that sort of thing. So yeah. The next thing in my shopping cart is the Natasha Denona Love Eyeshadow Palette. Natasha Denona is one of those brands that I have heard so many good things about. People rave about them. The only thing that ever is negative about them is their price point. And that's the reason that I've never bought a Natasha Denona palette. This palette is $111. That is so expensive. There are a total of 15 shades. That's so expensive. And while I would love to have this palette because it's this really pretty rosy pink, obviously love themed palette, that I would just, I would love to, if it weren't an eyeshadow, if it weren't makeup, like I have no problem dropping $100 on DVDs or music, but when it comes to like eyeshadows and stuff like that, I'm really hesitant, regardless of the hype and the praise that they get online. But yeah, I saw this eyeshadow palette. I'm like, I really flipping want it. Another Natasha Denona purchase. I put 2 of these in my cart because they look gorgeous. And 90s Love Child Soraya has gone on raving about the blush duos and how much she loves them. So I thought, you know, this is my, you know, fictitious $1,000 shopping spree. Why the fuck not go and get 2 of them? So I picked the color Strawberry, what is it? Strawberry Cheeks? Yep, Strawberry Cheeks and Matte Nude. I thought those 2 colors would really stand out and look really pretty on my skin. The next thing I got in my bag is another eyeshadow palette, but this one is from Zoeva. It's the Cocoa Blend palette. Now, what really drew me to this are those really pretty taupey purple color in there. And there's like a brick reddish kind of brown in there that's really pretty. But what drew me in are those 2 taupey purple colors. Those are so pretty and right up my alley. And I thought, man, that would be so much fun to have. The next thing is also from Pat McGrath. It's the Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction Eyeshadow Palette. Oh my goodness, this palette is $200. $200 for 10 shades. Again, another brand that is so expensive, but I really would love to, I would give anything to be able to just drop the money on it and give it a shot. It's one of those things though that I would definitely have to try out in person. I would definitely have to see in person. Online, the filters that they use are just stunning and just make me drool all over my face. So yeah, I saw that it was $200 and I was like, my dudes, that is expensive as hell, and I would never in my wildest dreams, I don't care if I hit the lottery, I don't honestly think I could drop $200 on 10 eyeshadows. I don't care how good they are, but the palette itself is stunning, which is why I put it on my list. The next thing I've got is from Zoeva again, but this is the Rose Golden Complete Set Volume 1 brush set. I am a brush junkie. I love brushes. I've already got a brush from Zoeva, which is their liner brush. I've used that a couple times to do detailed liner and that sort of thing, or detailed eyeshadow work, and I really like the brush. It's a good quality. It feels nice in the hand, and yeah, I would love to get more brushes, and I would love to try out more Zoeva brushes because I'm quite happy with the one that I have. But this the set is $231, and that to me, yes, you're getting what, like 10 maybe 12 brushes in there, but that's still bloody expensive. Even here in Australia, that's pretty fucking pricey. I mean, yes, you're getting a lot of brushes, and yes, they're good quality brushes. I don't know if I could do that all in one go. Like my $60 set that I got from ColourPop, I'm so happy with. I bought 2 of them, you know, so that I can keep using them. I love my ColourPop brushes. So, I mean, Again, this is a wish list and not something that you can really feel guilty about, because it's just one of those things where you're like, I kind of want it. And the last thing on my list is the Shapeshifter Wave Beauty Blender Sponge. I love my beauty blenders. I don't use them all the time simply because they're fucking expensive. They're $30 for a sponge, but I really do like them, and I do use them fairly often in my videos. I've kind of switched over to using a brush now just because it gives me a more natural finish, but I love the beauty blender. I love the beauty blender sponges. I love their cleansers, their brush cleansers and stuff like that. So, that's basically it. It's all makeup. There's only one thing in there that's like could be considered skincare, which is the Banana Bright Face Powder, but everything else, is all makeup stuff that I've really been eyeing and really like lusting after and really, really wanting. There's heaps of other things on here that I would just go ham for, but if I were to remove the blush palette or the brush set, I would probably go for another Natasha Denona palette. The Sunrise eyeshadow palette is stunning. I think that the bright yellows and purples and like nudie kind of colors, I think you could do so much with, and it's so stunning. If I remove the brush set, I could do a lot more. I would probably go more into skincare and that sort of thing, but I basically have my skincare routine locked down. I use my Tatcha deep cleanser, I use my Tatcha essence, I use my Drunk Elephant stuff, I use my Dr. Dennis Gross, I think is what it's called, and so I'm quite happy with my skincare where it is now. Do I still get breakouts? Sure, but it's never really steered me wrong. I don't have massive acne breakouts like I have before, so I don't really think that I would go into the skincare route, just because it's not something that I really feel like I need to fart with, because everything I've got works really well as it is. So that's it. This is a short little video. I might just throw this up as it is without editing it. And yeah, basically that's the end of the video, guys. That's my wish list. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell to me every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon. Also, leave your list of stuff that you would get down in the comments. If you had $1,000 to spend on whatever you wanted at Sephora, let me know what you'd get. I'm actually quite interested to hear. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!